I should make breakfast, shouldn't I? I'm gonna be hungry otherwise. Alright, let me go do that before we start. Also, nobody told. Maybe somebody did. I haven't checked the comments since last week, basically. Um, that my guitar was like hardly audible. I mean, kind of makes sense. This mic is condenser, so I assume it was like, oh, sound too far away, and I guess I won't pick it up or something. I don't really know how it works, to be completely real with you. But yeah, I thought more of the guitar would be audible from the mic, so oh well. Anywho's. There we go. So, my breakfast has been technically made. But I took the bread slices out of the freezer, so it's gonna need a little bit of time to thaw. Otherwise, I'm just eating like frozen kaya sandwich, which I could technically toast, but I don't feel like toasting it today. I don't know. Anywho's, hi Chroma. Hello. So, on the agenda today, well, oh gosh, like, this week, I don't know what's been up about this week, but I feel like I've just been really busy. Like, I think something probably happened on, yeah. Monday I was out at night with my grandparents, and then Tuesday, yesterday, I don't know, I think I was just really exhausted. Although, sorry, I just remembered something. Um, so I work in a hotel, right? We had a guest just yesterday. And he was like, "Oh yeah, right. So, oh, I'm losing track of the days. Oh, it's Tuesday, innit?" I had to keep a straight face, like, like he said the thing. He said the thing, and like this is like I don't know. He's a really nice guy, really friendly guy. I was just a little thrown off when he just something like, it's Tuesday, isn't it? And I was like, oh, they do say that, huh? Yeah. Oh, lovely. I love my job. You get to meet really quite the variety. It's very fun. Also, Warframe feels so much better now that I've turned down everything and left music up. What's fun is exactly. But yes, I don't know. It's a Tuesday, innit? Crikey, mate. Blimey. Anyways, I have zero clue what's happening. Oh, starting with. Oh, you. Oh, I hate the armor beacons. Narmer is kind of my ops. I won't lie. Like, I don't know. I hate Narmer as a faction. The deacons are annoying. I hate being slowed. The all as one rad proc is like it's technically counterable. You can just avoid it, right? But if you're like not on top of your game, it's possible to just completely fail a mission because you got all as one and got the rad proc from it. So it's like, ooh. Yeah. Anyways, it is Wednesday, my dudes. No longer Tuesday, innit? Oh. Isn't that? I mean, the good thing is that you can kind of counter the deacons by just being airborne, which is very nice. They are gamers at the end of the day. They don't look up. Oh, what?
The refractory is trying to purge Marie from the system.
Oh, Marie Leroux, sorry. There are two ways we can do this. No, this is her health mode. No, this is her haste mode. Once she has her health mode, I'll probably use that. Like, use speed bar. There we go. Okay, come here. So Marie should be able to sustain herself in amidst the highest speed stuff so that I can just nuke everything. Well, I say nuke everything. I'm not speaking in the way that meta slot players say nuke everything, because they seem to think that Warframe is competitive and you have to get a board clear before the rest of your team can land damage. But no, I mean like, you know, as oh, I was literally just thinking this earlier this morning. If Nova had like a spread augment, you know, endless lullaby, that kind of thing, right? Like on kill spread the effect, whatever that sonar augment is called. I nearly said resonance quake. That's the 4 augment. But yeah, like it would have to be called, like, I know it wouldn't fit the naming scheme, but it would be so cool if it was called like Cascade Failure or something. You know? Like, obviously it wouldn't be called that, right? It doesn't make sense in the naming convention. But maybe like, I don't know, Molecular Cascade, like, I don't know. I just love the name, the term Cascade Failure. It's, I don't know. It has aura. In that trends curator posting a video on your AI slot boss mean I'm not gonna shortcut AoE scales the density. Exactly. Oh, I still have a Thermia RPG. Bye. I mean, I can also just do this. It is the Cedo, after all. Oh, frictionless. Is that what's going on? Oops, I didn't need to do that. The Nova rework was really nice, giving us the option to toggle between speed and slow. I literally didn't like I played Nova technically. I played Nova. But not nearly as much, not nearly as enthusiastically as after they enabled speed VAR to just be part of her kit. Because otherwise you need like what, overextended power donation and like a teammate or so to make speed VAR exist. Whereas like now with that, and then also her whatchamacallit, like her passive being like really comfy sustain with like, even I'm using a single towel equilibrium shard right now. Like, it's so much better. It's in such a good spot right now. Also, as always, hats off to DE for finding a feature and making it an intentional feature, or accepting it as an intentional feature rather. Like with K drive, not K drive, sorry. K drives unfortunately are no, with Atomic Cycles. Yeah, RPG is so fun. Atomic Cycles with like in normal missions with speed var, right? The fact that the devs were like, ooh, okay, so this is a thing that players have been doing. Let's make it real. Let's make it an actual thing. It's like huge. Are you invulnerable? I don't even know if that thing gets primed. I don't think it does. Like, it's status immune, it's molecular prime immune. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, I think it's... I don't know if it didn't hit or whether it was like out of radius. Such a fun little thing. A bit weird to use, but antimatter drop is quite enjoyable. I am quite fond of antimatter drop. Oh, it does! Okay. Yeah, maybe I need more radius on that thing. A bit more range. I did put Firewalker in my Exilus. I probably should have put like Cunning Drift. Oh well. But, you know. The parkour velocity did feel good, and also I was like, technically there's the optimal answer, but I'm not going to do that because I don't like doing that. Is that Deacon chasing me? Deacon's a chaser. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good. But yes, if it's working the way I think it's working, my Topaz Charge should be enabling me to constantly be at full shields. Because of the fact that it has its blast proc kills.
But where my wolf goes, I shall always follow.
Nah. It's always gonna be the regen one, I'm sorry. It's just too good. It's too nice. Rolling gives 200 shield. I don't know about that. I'm not a shield gating build. I don't like shield gating. Ooh. What a good day to bring Tenet Cycron. Oh, he's saying the thing. Familiar. It's still probably my favorite line from Rolf. Not because I support him in such an endeavor, quite the opposite. But rather because it shows the writers were very much, you know, they were very intentional in their writing. At least I believe they are. And if they weren't, I think at least it was in their subconscious. But regardless, I think it's just... No, I really dig it. I'm like, you know what, DE? I believe we agree on certain things. Oh, the thumbnail? Yeah, yeah, the thumbnail, I got all the Tauron strikes. I had like a random moment where I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like Character Rebellion-ing. And then I maxed out every focus school I have. You know, just normal things.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
And a great deal.
Oh, this is not funny though. What do you mean fireball rollers? Oh, I hate these. Oh. Like, non-steel pass fireball rollers, I will be like forgiving. But, no. Status immune. Little. What? Am I allowed to say chuddling? I think I am, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I need more radius on the antimatter drop. How much is it even? 21 meters. Feels like it should be a decent amount. I don't know. I've seen the ND D20 interview of Reb and Meg. I have not. I heard that they did it, but I have not seen it. Was it? When was that from? Septic Culverin. Oh no! It's a good thing I brought I mean, it's a good thing I brought my secondary fortified Cyclone, of course, but it's also good that I brought put health conversion. I don't actually remember if it increases the or reduces cooldowns just if I speed the Examine. I hope not, because that would be terrible if this guy just got blitzed. Never mind, hi blitzed. Shuttling is a word you use it to attempt using. Yeah, look, I can't use it like most times in real life because like nobody gets what that is, which is like a little good and unfortunate at the same time. But like, yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, buddy, you're my little chuddling. And I'm talking to my friends, and they're like, no, and yeah. Feels great. Feels good when you're on the same page and you're also just slandering one another. I think it's important now and then to just keep it real with them and just slander them. It was about a week ago. Oh yeah, probably why I missed it. I'll check it out. Is it something I can watch on stream? I mean, it should be, right? It's an interview with Rebecca Ford and Megan Everett, I want to say? I can't remember. So it's probably fine to watch. So yeah, we can watch that, like, right now. Like, after Descendia, I mean. Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect it to do that much. Okay, a little more than I expected. I mean, I know Cogron does that. I didn't know Cogron does that much. Okay. Alright, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Okay, I can't see a thing. Like, falling debris, I know you're trying to make a statement, but I can't, I can't see. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my Princess Twilight Sparkle Kaya Velasco. For anybody wondering. Let me step into the lighting here is kind of bad. But yeah.
What literally are we waiting for? The phantoms shall not touch you here.
What do you got? Eat and so.
If we must.
Am I getting? Wait. Hello.
We descend.
Hello. You're right there, buddy. I didn't think it's supposed to be here. Okay. Ah.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that you do the same if you wish to survive.
These people think they're Compressor Prime. I don't know, I just felt like doing that. Infested outbreak, Sarah's mutagen mass. Oh, that's crazy. I do find it funny that the invasion alerts are like a thing. Like I understand like, oh, you know, TennoCon coming out soon, you know, but like if invasion alert for Fieldron or mutagen mass is a bit lower on my list of priorities. I don't know. I mean, it is very useful, especially for, well, like dojo weapons, right? But I'm not sure if it's that necessary. Wait, what do you mean by what? Oh, the little guy, little ball. Yeah, I don't know either. Also, wow. What the world you did? Oh, it's the offering. I don't know why I dropped it. The hold your breath. Yeah. Unfortunately, I simply do not care. As the kids say, I don't care. I also have an invulnerability blessing, which helps me to not care. Why do I have 1500 max health if I have max arcane bless? Oh, right, ranking up. I format that fella. What about you? Oh, okay, it's not a lot. Oh, bye-bye. Music just like abruptly stopped. What is that? Where are we going? Where are we going? Nowhere.
These deepest reaches. I feel Lua's life.
Soul's Fury. I'm trying to remember what that does. Is it just the one where it's really dark? I mean, I can do that. Finally did a reset. Leon was fantastic. You're doing Rose and the right. So I'm like finishing my my route. I think like I don't do resets. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a need to, because I generally like with any sort of like dating sim kind of thing, right? Like choose your own adventure kind of story. I always stick with my ending. I mean, well, okay, I usually stick with my ending as long as I'm happy with it. I'm not really the type to explore, because I find like if I'm satisfied with an ending, that's the ending in my head, and I'm happy with that. I really respect people who are willing to go through the story to get to like new endings and routes, like different endings and routes, because I just don't have the strength for that. It feels like why am I replaying something I've already done in that sense? Unless it's been like really long since my last time I did it, then like maybe I could do it, but only maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I'm near the end of my current of mine, and it's so nobody else is talking to me except for Rose. I'm trying to figure out what that implies. Also, the courgette. I think I need to get some kills. Oh wait, sneaky retreat. Are you? Oh my. Oh my. Sneaky retreats. Okay. Get back here, boy. Seems I'm doing a little bit of good old heat proc kill though, so it seems to still get me some charge, which is very nice. Although I can't seem to get the final bit of charge. Like literally last bit I need. Oh my goodness. Is my dog, who's doing it? Hello Necromite, you seem a bit stuck. Let me help you there. Oh, but what was I saying? Yeah, Rose as a character is very interesting. Because you can tell from, like, the writing that, you know, the Anarchs, all of that, you know, the Orokin, they are all quite terrible, right? And Rose was right there up in the middle of everything. And in some ways, oh my good Gideon, you actually dodged. What was I saying? In some ways, like Rose does show it's kind of sort of like not really remorse, but rather like understanding of it being of his wrongdoings, but at the same time he's still very much like it's just how it is, and so I'm just very, I don't know, I think he's a very interesting character. I still really enjoy Marie's character a lot more, just because, well, I mean, well, personal preference, but also the fact that hers comes from a very blind faith, kind of, like, her story is very much looking at the concept of blind faith, and I mean, as a not only a a religious but also a religious educator, I think it's very important to understand the issue of blind faith and seeing it through the cardinal, right, and all of that is really cool. I really like it. Also kind of shows, like, because, you know, I've only really got the perspective of myself all the way in Singapore with the people I know, right? Hearing kind of a reflection of how religion is done in Canada or wherever it is the writer is from, probably Canada, right? The West in general. Oh, why can't I go down? Gang? It's getting a bit warm. Bro? Thank you.
Such machines. What empty scars they must leave in their wake.
But yeah,
Without
I think it's very insightful, and I honestly am very grateful that they cover topics like this. And I think I've mentioned a few times already, but the way in the Hive sabotage mission, right? Like for Descendia, when Marie says sin is our sickness, we're sick with guilt and shame or something. Is very much. I'm sure. I know it's overblown for the sake of story, but it is a reflection at the end of the day. And just kind of like you know, like a. So this is what they've been teaching. Like not exactly not exactly what they've been teaching, but like, you know, like that's how my homies feel, and they've probably been treated that way. That's what we learn with Rusalka. Marie's probably the most important one. Oh boy. Whenever I think about, like, just kind of how... Oh, we didn't have an assassination this week. Like, thinking about the way in which the story is gonna go next always gives me this whole, like, oh boy, because I could not think of whatever it is Warframe just keeps coming up with. How do they do it? I don't know. But like, hats off, you know? Yeah, I remember it's time feeling to reset and be caught up. There's so much content on things. Yeah! That's why I'm like, I think it's great to do that. I think there's a lot that can be gained. It's just not my thing.
I know what whispers in your skull, Leon. Fire silences them all.
Let the devil strike this holy image. Soul's fire is stronger
How
than
to say?
his.
Oh, buddy, you missed. Brimstone. Golf? No golf for Cora.
I will see you soon.
I still don't have Araxia subsume because of the fact that it requires Tasoma extract and I can't be bothered to do that. But considering we do have the Nightwave to fly the case, I may go and do that. But before we do that, move to, is it display capture? Yeah. can see all my... I don't have anything suspicious open, do I? No, I don't. You never know. Yeah. Who was it? Reb or... And... This one? I assume so. No. It... Unskippable 20 sec... Explode yourself. Okay. Play on TV. No, cinema mode. Oh wait, no, I need to use desktop audio. Okay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and folks from beyond the binary.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Trust me when I say I am just as surprised as you are. It was such a wonderful time getting to chat with Megan and Reb, and I really hope you guys enjoy watching.
I guess we're
along.
doing
So,
reaction
take
content
it away.
now.
I figured I'd open this by sort of sharing a never before heard story about how I actually came to play Warframe that I think you're both really going to quite enjoy. So I imagine, much like a lot of people, I watched Total Biscuit's video way back in 2013, and I was big into his WTF
Ooh,
series, and I
TV.
remember thinking, damn, this
Been a
looks like it's
while.
got promise. And then life happened, and many things got in the way, and I never got around to playing it. Years later, friends would say, play Warframe, you won't believe how good the story is. I'm like, all right, I'll get round to it. And it was, I want to say, summer of last year, and my Discord community is full of people who play Final Fantasy XIV. And there was this video which popped up of this woman dressed up as Kefka devouring a magic card. And I said, who the hell is this? I appreciate their commitment
Oh
to the
my
bit.
God.
They said, oh, it's Reb Ford. I said, who? Reb what? What's happening here? Reb Ford, creative
That's
director
my
over at
creative
Warframe. I said,
director.
the creative director over it. And I watched the video again. I thought, this is amazing. And that was genuinely the catalyst to get me to go, she seems cool. The game must be pretty cool too. Turns out it was actually pretty damn cool. So thank you for eating that card, Reb, and leading me to your wonderful game. I'm not even kidding. This is not a bit. Like, this genuinely is how I came to play it.
That, you know what? I got clowned on for that. No pun intended.
Well
for a long
done.
time.
No, you meant
And-
that. You meant that. Come on.
And there came a moment where it was like, oh, we'll just make him a proto.
There's something you said there about how it's the DE way, and that brings me on to something that I've...
TennoCon, Tenno VIP people.
You know what? I got clowned on for that. No pun intended.
Well
for a long
done.
time.
No, you
And-
meant
That was
that. You
an
meant
hour
that. Come on.
video.
I'll never, I'm never gonna regret
This
being
is-
being ourselves. That's a DE important thing. Is I'm
Good.
so glad. I was actually supposed to have plans with Megan that day, and I got COVID, so I couldn't. So that's why.
That's why you
I
dressed
was
up as
very
Kefka
interesting.
and ate
That's why I was in the
magic
state I
cards.
was in. There you
Amazing.
go.
Well, that was meant to happen. Eating that card was meant to happen.
That's insane. There's a few emojis of that on the corporate Slack. People have turned that Kefka moment
Cool.
and laughing mad. So that's
Nice.
incredible. I'm humiliated and in awe at the same time.
Even to this day, at like every event, like TennoCon, Tenno VIP, people bring laughing mad cards just so Reb will either eat it or sign it.
I'm not kidding. I have one sleeved with an Emmett Selk borderless that I'm planning to bring to TennoCon to do
You
exactly
wanted to
that.
eat it though?
Maybe.
Eat or
I mean,
sign.
if you're in a position to want to eat it, I'll bring it and you can have it. But yeah, yeah,
I'll eat that
it's-
card.
You're welcome to it. You're welcome to it. And there's something you said there about how it's the DE way, and that brings me on to something that I've genuinely been blown away by since being caught up and being able to watch primetime dev shorts, your dev streams. And that is,
Oh,
I
see,
think,
just
in a lot
like
of corporate
us.
environments, the term family is thrown around
The
often as
nerd.
a preemptive message
Oh.
before a pizza party is thrown instead of bonuses given to employees. You guys genuinely seem to inhabit that family dynamic. And, I mean, seeing you both in all of these prime times and dev shorts over the years, genuinely do seem like the best of friends. And then I look at what's happening on your primetime shows with your community team and the fun that everyone has. Like, I'm genuinely smiling. I put them on and I have a good time. Like, it is really, really awesome to see because, you know, I've played games for years and most of the time it seems like they're being held hostage if they ever have to sit in front of a camera. And to see you guys genuinely just like laugh and poke fun at each other, even if it is at Steve's expense most of the time. He is Unk, after all. It is like the sweetest thing. And I wondered if you could maybe talk to how that's nurtured internally and how you handle that externally when dealing with the community at large.
So, like, obviously, I can't watch this entire thing. It's gonna be like the entire stream. So I'll watch it in my own time. But what I just want to say right off the bat, because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot to say, right? But just from this first 4 minutes, yeah, my opinion on part of my opinion on that, right? On like the whole like, oh, you know, the community, like the creators feel like family to the community, and family is something that gets thrown around in corporate a bit terribly sometimes. But I think that is part of what makes Warframe great. And like I mentioned earlier with Speedva and with Atomic Cycles, right? Like it is, and other creators have already said it. These are people who play their game, first of all, but also they enjoy their game. And so because they're with the people, they're kind of going along with, all right, here's what the people like, but it's not just to please the people. It's also what do we like and what do we agree with the people about. Pablo is also very interesting because he does a lot of things that are gameplay feel related. Now, I'm not always a fan of Pablo's tweaks. Specifically stuff like the whatchamacallit, Oberon rework. I liked everything except the passive. The passive I was not a fan of. But the fact was he still looked at stuff like, oh, grass having a weird like angle scale with range just wasn't great for the players, and it being a radiation primer would be better, right? And I think they increased the vertical hitbox of the status immunity, if I remember correctly, right? And then of course they have the blocking in the form of the passive, so it's just it feels more comfortable. There's more leeway. Obviously there's also been a lot of changes to radiation, not in the status effect itself, but in the way it like interacts with every like more kit options, right? You've got like universal fallout, you've got Archon shards, you've got these are the two things I can think of off the bat. But like the fact that excuse me, the fact that as they develop this game, and a similar thing with like Crepuscular, right? Making Loki good by giving an external thing that makes Loki's invisibility buff him, right? And he's like probably the best at being invisible, because he can just do whatever while being fully invisible. I did a Void Cascade level cap as with a damage decoy Well of Life Loki Prime, right? Like it's these things which kind of make you go like, they're not trying to sell, right? Now obviously in some ways they are trying to sell, but when they make these changes, when they add these new things, it's not to push a product, it's to have fun. It's to make, it's to like, they just want to make something good, you know? And that's a bizarrely unconventional kind of way of thinking. There's one again we didn't have that we didn't have before the sacrifice, though. I mean, I suppose the player base size changing, as well as like the movement of Reb to a creative director, and also just kind of people, you know, changing, communities growing, right? All of that, I think, kind of affects the community like interaction. But I think at the end of the day, the intention, at least as of current, because I remember I only started playing in 2024, the direction that they've taken the game in, with the very, like, here's a video game, we want it to be fun, has been really nice. Yeah. I like it a lot. I like what they do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the rest of this interview on my own later, though, because there's a lot. But one thing I can say is that, yeah, I'm glad that they would just do that. Also, I would not trust the community and not dock someone for promoting power play, limbo, and abusive religions. Oh gosh. Yeah, the Warframe community itself. Now that one I can't really speak so much for, because oof. Oof. Yeah, I played like right after Belly of the Beast. Like my friends were like, "Oh, welcome to Warframe. There's an event right now," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "It's ending soon though, so you probably won't get to it, but it's okay. It should rerun in the future." And I was like, "The event's rerun?" Like, okay, alright, that's already a good sign, the event's rerun. And then also they were like, yeah, it's to get a Warframe. You can still get the Warframe afterwards though. I was like, oh. Like, I thought the event was to get Jade. But no, the event was to just get some fancy other stuff, and it just encourages people to farm the thing that gets you Jade. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like, do we actually get more resources? I hope, I can't remember. And it did, exactly. And then we did Belly of the Beast, and I got to learn about Ordis's past, and I get to hear him go, "You should get far away from here." Like, that was, yeah, I love it. Yeah, Warframe is one of those things where it's like, I do wonder, like, will we ever get a game like Warframe ever again? Because, like, I've not played the first Descendant. It just doesn't really strike my fancy, doesn't really catch my eye. But I have played Do at Night Abyss, and Do at Night Abyss is fun, right? But it's missing something that makes Warframe. And in some way it's good, you know? It's good to be original. But there's just something missing. Oh, okay, one thing of course was the fact that relic cracking just didn't feel right. Like, DNA is now obviously it's still possible that they could tweak and change things. Gave exactly. You give bonus resource. It just encouraged people. Like it wasn't like a rate up or anything. It was just like a incentive up, I guess. Where are the caves? There we go. You have Tasoma. You have Luminous. When I do Viri Portal. What is your problem, mate? What is your problem? What are you doing? Hmm? There we go. Come on. Anyways, as I was saying, I was rudely interrupted. Like, I know. It was, it is just very interesting. Because in order, I think one thing that DNA did kind of miss was that we don't know a lot about their team. You know? We don't really know who's behind DNA. Like, we kind of do if we search it up. But, like, I think the fact is, like, we, like, I don't know. There's a bit more openness. I feel like we could have gotten a good gacha anime game. But, yeah, I don't know. Just, something about it was just off. Because I think what they kind of did was they looked too much at Warframe's business model. And while it is a solid business model, it's not what made Warframe good.
Nora is all about incentivizing. Let's
Could have sworn that was a Shawzin. It's a really good spot. People give enough for content drops and change me content. So, yeah, it is in a very good spot. But also, I do think they missed out on the fact that, like, they needed to show their faces a bit more. They needed to be like, yo, this is us. This is our team.
Guess I could go get run over by a case again.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll run you over. But yeah. They missed out on the soul, I think. And it's a bit of a shame because it's kind of cool, you know. I did have fun playing the game. The combat's cool. Story, I'm not a huge fan of major character death. Personally, sorry for any spoilers. But most of the story is pretty cool, pretty fun. I like the voice acting. The design... The designs are a little subjective though. But, yeah. I do think the biggest thing was that they forgot the soul. I can't remember where the Tasoma caves are. I'm really gonna have to pull up the Tasoma extract farming guide again. Oh, there's more of these luminouses. Oh, Come on, my... What? What do you want from me? You don't even... You didn't pose much of a threat. What are you doing? You joined Warframe after dev streams went from 2 a month to 1 a month. This after almost... Yeah, it seems we have dev shorts, we have... The fact that they're also just on social media, and like they're on social media not corporately, like obviously there's the official Play Warframe account, but like the devs are just there, they are just posting whatever, and like I mean it's mentioned in the thing, in the interview, right? Like Red playing Magic, like the fact that you see a human being a human and just, you know, goofing around, enjoying games that are not her game, right? Like, she's not promoting anything. She's not, like, doing some sort of official collaboration, right? She is just enjoying a game. And she did that with Deadlock as well, right? She was just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna dress up as the fella from Deadlock and play that fellow in Deadlock. It was like, I don't know. She you don't really get, you don't really get better than that, you know. Pablo posting about his cat, you know. Dimitri talking about his like reading and mental health, right? These are just humans who make a game. And I mean, of course you could say that about all of them, but these in specific are people who humanize themselves in front of who is supposed to be their audience, but ends up being really community, like their people. And not in like a parasocial way either, which is quite something. I mean, I'm sure. Why are there two chests? Okay, this one's the angry chest. Oh, this one's also the angry chest. Oh, we got two angry chests in one. That's okay. Okay, that one's done. Seasoning for Super Earth on the yeah! Like, these are just people who enjoy stuff. When Steve nerds out about lighting, like, I don't know what he's talking about. But that's okay. He's nerding out about lighting. He's not doing it to be appealing to investors or to attract outrage and intrigue to the content. Maybe he thinks he might be, but he's just nerding out about lighting, and like I'm happy for that because that translates into me opening up like a random Grenier tile set, and I'm like, wait a minute, the lighting for extraction is gorgeous. Like, it all works out because these are just people being people. Oh my goodness, voice goes and yeah. Oh my god. Also, I mean, how many of the VAs, right, are like from other things that these people liked? Like getting a rose. Yeah. Like Rose, the voice actor, being not poached, mind you, but rather Red being like, yo, I really like this, I really like Amit Silk. Can you voice a clearly evil guy in our game? Like, these are just nerds who appreciate other nerds and nerd out as well. It's crazy.
I'm scared of mazes. You never know what might be skulking at the center. You go look. I'll wait.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, you. Okay, anyways. Oh, I was so rudely interrupted. It's in here. Oh yeah, fish.
Come on now.
You're like evil hot vampire boy. Fish. A new day dawns. Let us work. I love that voice line. How much does Soma doing? Ugh, I need like 75. I might actually need a farming route. Yeah, let me go clear the. Let me just do like Duviri as Duviri and then like go back to farming.
Dax know everything. Why did you let them find out our plan? You've got to wipe them out quickly. Come on, let's get cutting throats.
So I don't really know what the counter for the Dax Malleus is. Like, I might just not be very smart. You first saw that character and figure the shapeshifter abandoned, yeah. You romance Halson as a star, you know, fair. Yeah, kind of. Chroma, this tells me something about you, and I understand it. I really do. Like, I wasn't... it only just clicked in my head. You know what? I'm all for that. You haven't played it? Oh, okay. I thought... Well, I mean... The fact you're watching... You know... Who's to say? I only saw Baldur's Gate 3 teaser. Oh... Wait, what do you mean the Baldur's Gate 3 teaser involved Astarion romancing Halsin as a bear? There's no way. I mean, I didn't see it. Truth be told, I just kind of heard about the game from friends, but like, what?
I can't go near the Undercroft portals. Can't bear to think about what might come out of them.
It is swagged out.
Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the Undercroft at its most oppressive.
I love this build. Temple is so fun. I do kind of find it funny when people are like, "Oh, you gotta use their 3 to invincibility gate." And I'm like, I guess you could, but you also just use bloom and set everything on fire and heal because you're using Archon Vitality anyways if you're playing the fire frame. So why not turn that into health tank? Now, granted, I do think they could do with like a little more when it comes to health tanking, like more armor, but it's kind of okay. I'm not in denial, right? Listen, this is a welcoming space. You know, be who you are. You know. Yeah. And also take your time. You know. Not everybody is fully certain right away. So who knows, right? And maybe what you understand of yourself could change in the future. It happens. If you're wondering why I'm getting the Poisoner Nightwave, it's because my temple is running Blast Toxin, because Blast is nice, Toxin procs Archon Continuity, and Blight, and the heat comes from Ripper's Wail anyways. So it just becomes a really comfortable like build that, dare I say, shreds. Oh, and yes, I did put Prime Shred on Temple. Because how couldn't you put Shred on Lizzie? She's a guitar.
Periodically, life support will appear. Use it only as you must.
What do you mean, make you question yourself? You're the one questioning. I'm just the one saying, you know, take your time. Part of the fun of it anyways. It's like, I wonder. Maybe. I mean, just think about it, and you're like, I guess so, huh? And like, it can always change. Pre-transition, I did find myself being like either way still switch, but now I lean more to the dominant side. Whereas like before I like really embraced who I was, like when I was still kind of like, yeah, I guess I am, but like I'm okay if people like don't think so. Like I used to be very like like hush hush about it, very like subdued, I guess. Like I wasn't repressing it really, but I was allowing other people to repress what I am in their minds. Which is not healthy, by the way. Yeah, and then when I like fully embraced myself and was like, yeah, no, this is what I am. I don't need to be afraid of being who I am. I realized I was also more dominant, and that was quite interesting. Didn't really affect my relationships with anyone, because I don't think I was in one. Oh, maybe I was. No, but no, no, I wasn't at the exact moment when I started on E and everything. So that was pretty chill. And I was just kind of like, oh, interesting. Shredding using Lizzie while using Prime. Exactly. Lizzie is in her prime, and she's shredding. The age of electric guitar helmet thing is in demand. I'm not saying that just because I find the guitar attractive.
Left fear in her wake. Doors were closed and windows barred, and voices spoke in whispers.
I'm the sniper. Alright, what? Oh, now you give me that. Alright, alright. Wiki.warframe.com Tasoma extract. Okay. So there's some down at the Nether Barrow. I think I've already gotten that one. And then there's a pretty decent around the Far Shores Hamlet. Yeah, okay. The music went. I don't know where it went, but gone.
They're coming out of the ground. The unhallowed earth. Shadows moving. I can't look at them. Make them go away.
Oh wait, I think I already... Yeah, I already looked here. Oh well. Come here, Shadow. I want to slash you. You're running away from me. It's a little cute how they keep teleporting away. If that's gonna do anything for them. It's actually this, maybe you'll find it on Twitter or something. I was on Yuri I Slop Bores Me Yuri I Slop Bores Me Bores.me, and someone was like thoughts on muscular women, and I was like, I wish I was one, just so I could carry other women. And like, it's kind of funny. Like, I think most actually people who have seen me, like, just don't think I'm dominant, just cause, well, two things. I believe in being very polite, very ladylike, you know? And being very polite and ladylike is making sure that, you know, I'm taking care of the other person. But also... Oh.
What a long shadow this scrawny little figure had cast.
What was it? Yeah, but, yeah, that, but also just my stature. I'm just not particularly large. Like, it's part of why I'm like, I wish I could be like really muscular or something, just so that people would be a little bit more daunted by my size. But alas, you know, take what you get, right? Do your best with what you got. It's very interesting also that you should just say like, oh girls, because like, yeah, gents I would carry. Few in number, partly just because I know fewer, but it's possible. I like how I can just kind of keep swinging and eventually I'll get them. Why are there so many Limini today? What is... Did I miss some sort of Luminous convention? They've all come out to play. There's also the Find the Books. I mean, it's probably why the Limini are appearing. Oh, short. Don't care. Headshot, toxin, or efficiency. I think we'll go with efficiency. Okay, where to next? Oh, you piece of Luminous. Kindly, as the Sisters of Pavos say, blow yourself up. Still, oh my... Get me out of here. I'm not dealing with that. Too many... Alright. It's down here. This should be this cave, eh? There you go. This Silmer. 24. Some... Mall, oh my Why do the ops keep rocking up? What'd I do? The ops are out for me, man. I'm not even trying to do your puzzle. I'm just trying to grab some Tasomer. Oh, is this the one that's causing? No. Oh no, this is just a hidden chest. Part of me always feels like it's gonna be a rhythm game of some sort, but the thing is, the rhythm game's the Shawzen, so like, it would not be it. But it feels like it would be, but it's not. I also got 20 Yes. That thing. I can never tell if this stream, if the mic picks up whistling. I feel like it doesn't, probably because it probably records the breath more than the whistle. Which I could probably fix, but I won't. Okay, so now we're going Dune this way. This where I was earlier? No, it wasn't. Really, it's not. I think I've been... Let me check. Yeah. Asoma. Thank you very much. Okay. And then... That's it, huh? Just the one. So chopping tomatoes, say it does pickles. Oh, it does. Sorry if it's a bit loud also. Dang, can't believe my tomatoes are chopped. My mother came back home. She asked me, are the tomatoes chopped? I told her. Emily Genshin Impact. She smiled. She knew they were really chopped. Sorry. Random slander. Just felt like it, you know. Where do I go? Where am I? Where do I come from? Where do I go? Where do I come from? Nado. Be like 2 more down in Castletown. Taking you on down to... Right, another thing that happened yesterday was I was just talking to one of my guests, right, and they're asking for directions. I was like, oh yeah, you can use the train to head on down to Chinatown. I was like, did not mean to say it like that, but, you know, it does have a ring to it. There are quite a few unintentional things I say sometimes. Like, we're in, oh, hello. Hello. Like in, okay, it's really unfortunate though. Sorry, pill, C, and like thing. That's the correct one, but I guess it's in the wrong place. But that's gotta be it. Oh, my eyes. Thank you. Thursby. Yeah. What was it? Yeah, like I was like I guess oh, I need to leave. Can you help me just help me just check out, you know, from my room? And I was like, yeah, I can check you out. And then I was like, I didn't make that face externally, but in my head I was like, what I meant. But the guest didn't seem to catch my accidental. It was not Freudian slip, by the way. I was not. I'm not that kind of. Not that kind of feather. You know. But yeah, no, it's just kind of like a whoops. I did not mean to say I'm gonna check this random guest out. It's not what I'm saying. But there's just slight moment of like, wait, I said that. I did not mean to say it that way, but it sounds like that in my head. Uh, but yeah, might be Riz. Oh, the only Riz I seem to end up doing, well, it's not really Riz, but you know, like my friends will like sing on the. I don't know if I can say that word. I'll say it. They call me like my friends were calling me the Gilf Rizzler because that was like this group of elderly ladies, and like I was in afternoon shift, right? So like they needed some help, so I was helping them out, just like getting a cab and everything. And then like later on that night, they returned right from their uh what was it? Like just kind of the day out. And I was like, oh, welcome back. And I realized it was like, some of them were like not there. And they're like, yeah, we couldn't find a cab, but we knew that if we came back, you would be able to. And I was like, that's, wow. Like, they said oh, hello, arthritis.
Interesting meeting. Let's see what comes of it.
Oh, okay, we've got secondary outburst, which I don't really need, and we've got former blueprint.
You
No.
remain quite unpredictable.
But yeah, like they said my name, and then like, yeah, we knew you'd be able, you knew she'd be able to help us out. And I was like, that's really sweet of you, first of all.
Oh look, I think I see a poor sick little animal.
I'm a Victorian child, and this is the last thing I'll read.
Good boy.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Who's a good boy?
Outlaw, look! I believe our new friend wishes to reward our good deeds.
Follow. Follow. Oh my gosh, I haven't done falsetto in forever. Where is... I guess it's just not there. Okay, well, let's try the next place. Hello. Oh, I can't do it.
Whoa, now.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Like, that's the kind of voice. Not the... These are not the drops I'm looking for. Oh, come on. Fly. There we go. But yeah, no. And yeah, I don't know. I really like... I'm quite fond of older ladies. I'm not gonna lie. Not really in that way though. Just kind of in like I love assisting them. They tend to be some of the sweetest people you meet. And obviously there's the very, like the ones who are a bit more old-fashioned, it could be a lot more grumpy. But I still find that a lot of them are quite sweet. Or if anything, they're very well-meaning. Even if their delivery isn't the best. Like they're still very quite lovely people. Old gents as well, but mostly I find old ladies like very kindly to me, and I'm very happy for that. I don't call myself the Go Frizzler though. That's a bit of a step further than I think about. But you know, we love older women. If any of them wanted, you know, I would, yeah, you know, but, that, it's not my goal, it's not my intention, but it is a welcome option. Is it this way? Yeah, this is the same spot as earlier. I'm gonna need to some 74. Okay, we just need to do like, oh, you just need to finish the spiral. Shall we do Calervo's hole? Let's do Calervo's hole. I need to remember watching. Check out. I don't think older women are on Discord. I will say. I'm sure there are a few, but not really in their 60s. Like or further up. Like I think maybe 30s, 40s. I want you to know if you want to hang out. But I don't know about what.
Once again, extinguish his spirit as I once did.
Oh yeah, you know that one Calervo attack where he goes invisible? Yeah, usually phase 1 is not really worth transferencing for. I just realized I didn't get any Stormcaller. Interesting. Yes, I could do a finisher. Or maybe not, because of the knockback.
Each
The odds are low, but no, you are right. You are right. Now, where did this lad go? Hello, sir. Could I help you?
Just one more defeat amongst countless, Kulavo. When, oh when, shall you learn this most obvious of lessons and remain low?
I think he can just die by the heat box, right? Oh, he won't. Flash proc? There we go. Huh? Lane?
What did this drifter do to deserve your respect? Do you think you've won? Well, answer me! Answer me!
Oh, hi. Hello to you too, the ops. What? Yeah, that's a lot more of them than I thought there would be. Yeah, I think...
The Tams are plotting something. They're out of their pens. I don't like it. Round them up. Put them back.
Come along, buddy. This way.
Fix this, fix that.
When I was younger, I did chat up this 30-year-old. I was maybe 15. She did a very good job of keeping a distance, because I was not very wise at the age of 15. But I knew from that moment that any respect for older lady is certainly worth my time. That's 3 times, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly I can't. Maybe you can't count, but I can. And that's clearly 3 times. But yeah. And of course, now that I'm like mid-20s, it is kind of the bar for older lady does shift a bit further up. But you know, frankly, and I know you get crucified for saying this because Joe Cat did, but I think I just like women. Let's do the Guitar Hero before we... Where was it? There you go. How did that count? Sure, you know what? I thought it would be worse, but I'll take it. Bloom. Crit Steel Cold. He's all kind of bad. Roll. Joe Cat. He's too... Right? Like, all he did was be a straight man, and they hated him. But yeah, no. Alright. Where's this Undercroft? Where are you taking me? Buddy, where are we going? Is it this way? This is here.
You have to go to the place where bad dreams are real. The Undercroft. Whatever's wrong there, make it right. Hurry!
No. Why am I crouching? Oh, I guess. No, guess I am. Oh, if I'm not, I thought it said level 70. I was like, didn't I put this to steel power? But I did.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox.
Like an infected wound, the paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Yeah, when I have a little boo-boo, sometimes defenders do rise out from the raw void. Hate when that happens. What a waste! Your scarred vessel from Subeg once more. You will never pry the Yanisky from the clutches of its rightful owner. I, Morton 4, have ascended, and the void salutes me. You will die. A lifetime of eternity, a universe of deaths, before you are blessed by the endlessness of this place, this paradise. I will never close an eye to the gift of the void, even as my flesh hardens. A wall of bone awaits my joining. Just as jealous as many they are. I mean, that is kind of. Bye. Sorry, I just wanted to. I just wanted to let him monologue. But yeah. Oh, I saw this. Where was it? Why are your eyes like that? I can't redo her voices. Again, I don't know, I think I've said it before. The Duviri Spiral voice talents are amazing at what they do. But yes, there was this thing I remember seeing, like my friend shared it. This person was saying like, the hero Himmel is like, I don't, it's basically saying like, I don't like the hero Himmel because he doesn't seem like a realistic character. He's like, he should be more flawed. And like, I was talking to my friend about it because my friend was like, why does he think that way? And like, we kind of came to this agreement together. Like, some guys like cannot stand to see like a good man. Like, they cannot stand to see that somebody out. Oh my, where the what am I? Like, they cannot stand to see that out there is someone kinda just like them, like fundamentally, who is actually doing their best to just be a good person. And it is immense jealousy. What do you do with this thing on the left? So the thing on the left is the path. It's the alignment thing basically. So when you latch onto the dragon, at certain points of contact have a big ring on them, as you can see right on the body. There's the big rings. Then it says like open pathos valve or something. That allows you to rotate the ring, and that ring will also be highlighted on that little thing on the left. So on that UI on the left, the highlight ring is the one that you're affecting. When you use the open pathos valve, it rotates, and you want the point to align with the like rectangle that goes through the circle. So you want them all to be pointing in the same direction, and that direction has to be the place where the big rectangle is. Yeah. If anything, after this fight, I'll go back into my stream, and then I'll just show you again. You're gonna joke about Breed's defenders. No. But yeah, a lot of people who are like insecure basically don't believe that out there there are good men who are actually trying their best to be good people. They're like, how can that be? How can it be that? Because a lot of them do feel an entitlement, right? To this belief that they themselves are somehow attractive. Like with whatever like little echo chamber they're in, right? And so when something comes out with someone who doesn't fit that description, isn't part of that echo chamber, and is being attractive to women, it doesn't make sense to them, and that's what makes them unhappy. It's why they have to be mean to people who like women actually find attractive, because it has to be that everyone else is wrong about the fact that this person is a good person. Doable, entire fight is doable HUDless. Yeah, but it is a lot easier with the HUD. And of course, being able to have damage numbers to know how high I need to stand is also good. Can I defeat Warframe with only the Lizzie? You know, like one of those challenge video things people do. I'm gonna be honest, I've been getting into those a bit. There we go.
The caves are your salvation.
Are they though? And I can literally just... So what's the range on this? I think, yeah, no, it's definitely, you know. And powerful enough. Woo! Look at that go! I was a bit low there. I'm also just somehow not taking damage, which is very cool. Bye-bye. That's true. But it is fun to try things without without a core game aspect, so to speak.
I'll drag you down with me. Don't think I won't.
Oh my goodness, wait, that was really huge. Like shredding down the like the first clamp or valve or whatever. Like, yeah, all right, okay. Then now comes the center bit with the wormlings, chudlings. Find a way to stop its spawn.
Find a way to stop its spawn.
Teshin. Never change. Find a way. Secrets lie deep within the underground. The paradox provides a means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deployed. An extractor is out of power. A new way out is now available, but further buried riches are here for the taking. Tano Archgun manifests. They must feel the situation is truly dire. Oh yeah, fun fact, you can just do this. Like, it does work. But yeah, you see that insecurity IRL should be used more in fiction because of great bird villain? Yes. I mean, that is. Right.
Emotion is no longer in turmoil. The calm of the true warrior has prevailed.
What did you do?
Let's go. Okay. This is specifically for Krika, but anyone else can also learn from this. Yeah, I think this is fine, right? Okay. So where is it? About here. No. So when you latch onto the Oro worm, sometimes you'll end up on the big one. These are the really important ones. When you are on here, you'll get Open Pathos Valve. What you do is you look over at your HUD over here. You see how this is the highlight? Oh, chat just loaded in. Yeah, you see the highlight ring? As in, this one is white instead of bronze or goldish. Right? I press interact and now it aligns with this bar. It's more of a bar than a rectangle. So, yeah, basically we've lined that up with the bar. And then, just a little bit before. Yeah, so over here, right? I've moved the bar, and you see I jump off because now and then it shoots a wave of damage, which you don't want to be near of. But then once you've done all that, once they're all in line with the bar, you go to the front, to the head, and it'll get you... Right, you go to the front, just right here at its neck. You get transferred into Auraworm, and at this part, this is when you take control. You need to be, I think maximum 200 meters away from each pillar. So yeah, you see I go around here, I'm a bit low, but yeah, see, I wait until I'm about 200 meters, and I start firing, and that destroys the pillar. So yeah, I believe the breath range is 200 meters. But yeah, that's kind of the mechanic. Like, that's all you have to do. Main things, damage, like other than that, it's just staying alive. So I think you'll see it here. The two mechanics that you really look out for, that orb that flies towards you from the Auraworm's head. If you hit it with your Orvius, it creates a cloud that gives you a speed boost. So I'm using that. You see I fly through, I get a little boost, and that helps me to catch up to the Auraworm. Okay, no, that one's a bit weird. But that's like the first damage source, and then the second damage source is just now that white, the wave of, yeah, that one, the wave of white that goes down its body, and that one you just have to watch out. Basically, you just have to like hop off and then latch back on after it passes you. But yeah, it's pretty fun once you got the mechanics down. Okay, so now I've got the Tasoma extract, but do I want to make another Araxia, or do I want to make the Spinarex? No, wait, which do I do? Do I want the Araxia subsume, or do I want the Spinarex? I'll let y'all vote. Or something. Or decide. There's like two of you, so if you guys disagree, then it's a 50-50 and that's terrible. Do I want to subsume Arax? Actually, no. Or do I want the Spinarex? I actually don't know. I mean, I'm gonna find the Argon Enclave. Is that right, Shia?
The art of combat must be practiced to
Okay.
truly master the canvas of war.
I don't know if you see this. Over here. I'm far beyond the need of MR.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
I absolutely do not need MR. Oh yeah, I put Exodia Contagion on this just because I thought it would be funny. I mean, it's kind of cool. But like, is the Spinnerex like cool? Like, is it just a whip or is it like, what does it do? I thought it had something like toxin based or something. Because if it is just a toxin whip, then I mean, well. Allegations from your friends about your pay amount. Hey, listen. I just really enjoy this game. Like, I'm not farming MR, I'm actually just autistic. Like, the reason I end up with that much is because I'm like, ooh, cool weapon, let me try it out. Oh, another mastery rank up. Like, oh, well, I guess so. All new weapons have a gimmick, gotta check. Okay. I mean, they released with the Sciatid, which was like really cool. Also, talk about like build variety, like the sandbox of builds. Like this is a Zol and Nova and a Predacite. Like, there's a reason why I am so like against chasing meta in Warframe. And it's partly because meta doesn't really exist when this can happen. Exactly. Let me enjoy the game. Every single piece of gear in it. I still have not picked up. Like, I still have not started crafting the Akasisco. I've been thinking about it. Oh, bye. Oh yeah, I also gave this Zor the Vodyanoi, Victor Vodjanoi's skin. I think it's his. Was it? I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, imagine if Molecular Prime could spread. I really think they should like it would be terrible. By the way, it would be a must-have, and I'm not really sure about that. It would be funny, but it would be terrible, just cause it's too good. But then you could call it Molecular Cascade, and that sounds really fun. I just like the name. I just like the name. Argon! One of two. Yeah, it's Victor's. You don't really remember much about Victor's. About, like, Victor, because I just know shoot them until they stay dead. And I mean, also, like, angry tattooed twink trying to get information out of Albrecht. Zone Brawl. Make it. Make it out. Or don't bother. The answer is right in front of you. I keep beating you like some dumb dead dog, and I'm tired. I'm so tired. Stormfall, save me, the brother. I can't really do his voice. I think I mentioned before, New Newbin just... What a guy. What a voice actor. He always delivers. Stormfall, ban this guy. Stormfall, put him in the contraption. It's like chat, mods, guards, Stormfall. I wonder if I get better like enemy density in here. Because this is more space. New Victor's was pitched down. Oh. Is my melee animosity bugged, or is it genuinely just stuck at maximum? Because if so, that's kind of sick, and even if not, I don't really... Oh, there we go.
Share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Oh, I was muted this entire time. Okay, oh my gosh. Because my sister hopped into the room. And because she was asking about making stew. Because we had some like leftovers at home. So it was like, thank you, la-di-da. And then I forgot to unmute. I was saying, like, it would be like the Sonic fan dub if we did like a Warframe fan dub, right? Although, of course, not one for one. We should refill arc gun ammo better. I mean, yeah, especially because to trigger the additional waves you have to, like, slam. It just kind of doesn't really flow with arc guns, unfortunately. I'm gonna make an announcement. Arthur Nightingale's a chess mother. He's my wife. He took his exalted blade out and he said it was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm now going on Twitter.com to make this announcement. Arthur Nightingale just
The longer you fight, the more
hates
successful.
my wife. And I'm gonna whoa. And I big laser. Look at it. All crit, no status, no multi-shot. It's like primary acuity at except I'm gonna go beyond, I'm gonna turn lower. How you like that, Lotus? I'm on the moon, you idiot. I'm just making it up as I go, sorry. You've got 24 hours before the piss droplets hit the f***ing Cetus. So get out of my way before I son you do. That's iconic. This is iconic. I that's my impression of a Warframe fandom. It was horrible, but that's the point. Yeah, I have Neutron Star, which is really fun to use. It also says it has double radius, but here it says the radius is the same, so I don't really know what it means. And so much for found out in Chrysler. Right, it's... To answer the question, what is Warframe really about? Well, let's tell you what it's not about. But yeah, I really enjoy this Nova build I've been doing. Health conversion really... health conversion and arcane blessing, and then the passive makes for like a really fun like health tank build. And then of course there's a bit of status, a bit of shield gate. I'm out of Stella, so I can't. Wait a minute. Wait, when did I get that? Anyways, this is like the Valkyrie tier, like shield gate. Like it's just there as a little extra window. It's like Oberon's passive. To learn editing, grow enough online, collect V's, and turn that dream. It'll be so fun. Like it's terrible fan dub. Could do like Call of the Tempestari, but it's just Call of the Tempestari fan dub. That would be. Anyways. Oh yeah.
Detonator's primed. That's it then.
How long do we have?
About a minute. By the time the sentients get here, this place will be nothing but infested. Should buy the Seven some time, at least.
All those skin-blistering showers, shift after shift, scrubbing every pore. I was never going to let it infect me. And now...
Final toast.
Let's die with some sincerity. You were finally free of me. This place? Why didn't you leave, Belric?
Because I never forgot the first time I saw you. Too sincere.
I should have.
Okay, Phenomenal in the background kind of killed it, but like... I was too locked in. Like, I don't know. Thank you. Beric the Bold and Rania the Clever. Wish the infested on Deimos forever. Never liked that one. Barbie drop.
Virtue once was worked together, but virtue now is lived.
I mean, it did kind of. It was quite haunting in some sense. I just wasn't sure if you vibe with that.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
Hold on to that
Coming up
feeling,
next.
dreamers. Let's do the sortie and then I think we'll probably hop off.
Now we stand and
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. Before we hop off, I also wanted to do that tier list because
This is
I
a
have
mobile
opinions.
defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
There's gonna be a
Here is
really
a
bad
terminal.
tier list. Like,
Get me in
hi, how
and get
your
ready to
day?
defend.
Hi, day good.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
This person said, hi, how your day? So I had to respond. I had to respond with similar energy. Nice, you hit gym today. I exercise in Warframe.
Still working
You really
on it.
do meet all kinds of
Continue to
people.
defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Better than the real game. Yeah. Oh, this is a nice fella. And this person's pet is called Yes, I Got Her. Oh, the doggy. That's nice. Oh, I am kind of Warframe already.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
That means a frostbite.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal.
Ultra rare
and prepare for enemy
Warframe. Right.
resistance.
Like someone who's actually like
Location
interacting.
reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in.
Is that a
Tenno.
Vadaria Prime?
This will take a moment.
It is.
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Almost got all prime frame. Thanks, need to
Still
level
working
it
on
up.
it. Continue to
Maybe
defend.
maybe English just isn't their first language. Very nice, a very friendly person. In the end, they protected the Seven, which is the tragedy of their sacrifice. This is true. This is Zata new. Need to do right to get more primes so I can get more frames. Yep. Oh. I just sell Harkins.
We are finished here.
Mods.
Move on.
That.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
It's really nice though.
This will take a
It's
moment.
just random. Here's why I enjoy your AI sub goals because it's just random interaction, completely like random people. This guy's name is I'm Real. Never done arcane comms. I really enjoyed Diana Mars, so
Still
I
working on it.
sell
Continue to defend.
extra inspectors.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
This man. He doesn't suddenly call me a slur. Which has never happened in Warframe, so
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete. Another job well executed.
will it keep me good business guy? I hope so. Seems like a nice fella. Might as well work together on this. Okay, and then spy, and then rescue. I mean, so. I do kind of feel bad. Maybe Death Cube.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the
I don't actually know what the
hostage before
modifier
any
is.
harm comes to them.
But it's what a neat interaction.
Stay
Oh, there's not
focused.
much
There's a heavy
being
unit
said.
approaching.
He was just like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get all the prime frames. It's like, oh, cool. Yeah, it's not really talking much right now, but I'm also just being. You're building.
The enemy is on high
Need to
alert.
start farming.
The moment you
Ooh.
enter the holding
Oh,
area,
good.
they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Spend the night together. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna go boom boom. Meow. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I've since deconstructed my death key. I mean, I guess so. Right, because he's my Orbeez guy.
Hurry up. You are running out of time. This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
Thank you,
I'm gonna see an animation on YouTube that will alter your
Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Is it the one with the furry? That doesn't narrow it down at all.
Weapon? They won't just let us walk out of here.
But you know, the one with the furry. This guy has Icy Avalanche.
Escort mission complete. The hostage is safe now. Let's get out of here.
I want the assassination, I think. So let's bring something. The pink Reggie. Yeah, I know.
Heal the pain of independence. Strong, our wise and trusted friend. We united in one vision. Rise to sing of sorrows and
he's got the Torrid, the Compressor Power, and the Scoliac. Is that a Scoliac? It's like scoliosis. The Scoliac is an infested whip with toxin damage on its slam attacks. Slam radio damage deals toxin. Oh, okay. Sounds like a bone disease.
Queens, my prize has returned to me. What's mine shall soon be theirs.
Vor is a dangerous threat to the Origin system, and to you. He must be stopped.
What a waste. Your scarred vessel comes to bear once more. You will never pry the Yanis from the clutches of his rightful owner. I, Captain Vor, have not yet has ended because this is the earlier part of the story. Which build is this? Oh, energy reduction. Commander.
Foolish Tenno. Do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
Some sort of Vo's. What are we? Some kind of Vo's prize?
Your corpse will be mine.
Boom.
Rainier! Attack!
Cheese. The cheese orb. The chorb.
You are ready for what comes next, Tenno.
The way he says that sounds like, the Zealoid prelate. This is just another breath before the next. I think they changed it so that it stops spawning them when you're near the end.
You and I were destined for this moment.
Oh, bless your soul. I would have done the same too if I hadn't known.
Finally, Captain Vor is no longer a threat to the Origin system. You have done well, Tenno. Head to extraction. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
This is really funny. But this is my primary overcharge moment. Yeah, I think it's really funny how this is my primary overcharge build. So I still kind of have an okay amount of like energy. Like, kind of. And sustain. Like, kind of.
Assassination contract.
He hit super. Okay. Okay. Accolade bosses. They're just not very well thought out. Accolade bosses need proper mechanics that are just their mechanics.
On this cold and lonely evening,
Not
spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers making their way. Try to bring a little joy to people's lives. One shipment.
Not just nullify on taking damage, like proper mechanics. Yo, the primary overcharge build that can be found on the Hydro Potato channel under the videos section. What? She did that? She made a video about Citrine being primary overcharge viable? What? That's insane. I gotta watch that right now. It is quite enemy intensive. But once you get it up, it stays up. It's not what I meant to say. It, like I think that came out wrong. But the point is, yeah, you can hit the 1000 energy, and like, because of impetus, and it's probably easier to show with the gun that actually has overcharge, which I don't think I did put an overcharge build for you. Did I put one for the exergers? I think I did, right? I just need less multi-shot and more reload. What I don't actually know what I changed. Shanti armaments, that's about it. That's because you can get so much overcharge from this. Right, so like you start off, it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's an alright thing, right? Oh, I still haven't done that. I don't think I've posted that video yet, have I? On Blast on Citrine. Basically, it's insane. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Battery is bugged out. Let me try something. Never mind. Now battery is... What do I have that doesn't run? No, battery is still there, and so is geoluminescence. But... My point was, impetus gives you a lot of efficiency, and... Oh, there we go. Yeah, not in that way. I didn't mean it, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you hit that, and then, like, 7 stacks of impetus means your sustain stays up a lot. Like, look how many blasts I have to do before overcharge goes down. Right? Like, and then you can just get it back up there, and then, like, yeah. And it's the full 350% overcharge. But yeah, also blast is insane on Citrine. Because, I mean, the status chance bonus is, really good, first of all. But also, blast procs do... Let me... I feel like I don't know if I've told people on stream about this yet, so I'm just gonna do it now. What's a good... It's a good weapon to... Actually, this should be fortifier. Okay, and then this can be... whatever. So just wanna do blast. And then status chance. Yeah. Because basically... Basically... When you inflict... Okay, there's the first, third, fourth. Right. Is it not showing now? Yeah. Wait. Unless they changed it. Yeah, no. Wait, right? No. Never mind. Maybe I was wrong. But I'm pretty sure, at least for a while, blast procs could trigger, prismatic gem. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I think it needs to be the kill blast. Yeah. Yeah. It's so underrated. What you can do with Blast on Citrine. Citrine's underrated, to be fair. But Blast is also underrated on Citrine. Yeah, that's our little science lesson for today.
Heal the pain of independence. Strong are wise and trusted friends.
Gonna be it from me. Oh no, deter this. I'd wanted to explain.
We united in one vision. Rise to sing of sorrows end. He the bringer of the vision bids you answer to his call. Praise the wise and mighty ballast. Heed the ruler of the soul.
You get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast.
For we're all
This place tell me I have to go somewhere.
and the work's begun.
No, I think I'm just gonna use the... Oh, I put the audio out right. Forgot I did that. I already did... Anyway, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm making my own. Here, you to go talk about the movement and Nama takeover, right? Okay, go to here. Let's do this. Okay. And it's going to be a lot of text boxes. But basically, for the Plains of Eidolon, let me start with here. Worst objective ever in the case in the series in the history of objectives, cache finding. I'm gonna make it. Just gonna do it. The worst. Okay. I could not think of any worse bounty on the Plains of Eidolon than cache finding. Okay. There are no sound cues as far as I'm aware. There's nothing that tells me where they are. I just have to find them, and they're orange against orange lighting. Okay. Drone escort I put here. Drone escort's kind of okay. Drone escort, it's hard to fail, it just takes a while. And unless you have a vault. But that means you have to play vault. And I don't really like playing vault, so yeah. It's like a B tier. Like if you're a vault main, you'd probably put in A tier, but it's B tier for me. Because it's doable, it just takes a while. C tier? Area control. This bounty has such a huge area, and you lose the side objectives so easily. Oh yeah, right. Another reason why I hate cache finding, sometimes it's the underground one. And again, there's no audio cues or anything to give you any idea where they are. Let it go. And you could come close, but it's infecting all of me. It's overgrown and too much. Why won't you let me be? Sorry. What was I? Here, I like to hold your pins to offer. Okay, cool. A tier bounty defense, in my opinion. You can just sit there. You can just shoot around. It has a lot of health, so this side objective is very easy to have and get done. But also, if you bring a frame that has some form of CC or protection, you can use that instead. It's kind of the Tiana Pass situation, where like you can destroy everything, or you can just be really good at crowd control or defense. Intoxicated soul. Remember what you are. Sorry. If I could lose control, fall back in if it makes you feel alive again. Capture I put in C because the side objective is incredibly hard to get. It's so easy to get one accidental kill. Your pet can do it. Even in solo, if I bring the wrong pet, it just gets one kill, you lose the bonus. So even though capture is easy, I don't like it. I think assassination is probably A as well. But only cause it's easy to just draw the target and get the kill. It's like it's a lower A. Cause it's like it's comfortable, you know, you're just looking. That's fine. Although exterminate I would actually put, okay, I'll put it above drone escort. But exterminate is in B tier. Because exterminate has a lot of overlapping areas that it makes you try to jump around. And it gets very confusing because you're like constantly being told to move back and forth. What they could have done is they could have just had the whole thing be a giant area and then have little sub areas with stuff coming from the sky. So that way you're still moving around, but the information you're receiving is less chaotic and confusing. Trying to remember what else there is. Oh, rescue. Rescue I'm putting in here. Rescue feels nice to do this little lock picking bit. That one's pretty nice. It's just comfy. Difference between rescue and drone escort is also the rescue target tends to follow you, whereas the drone has its own strange pathing. I did bring Nova yesterday to a drone escort and that one was pretty okay, but I still prefer rescue. I can't think of any other bounty types. Sita's bounties. Wait, this doesn't tell me. This doesn't tell me what they are. Objectives and mission? Maybe it's objectives and mission type. Yes, he just beat mission types. Assassinate, cash recovery, yep. Capture, drone hijack, yep. Exterminate, liberation is holding a point from an attack, kill unmarked enemies, and then initiate what? Yeah, it's the one I mentioned, area control basically. Resource theft, that's the defense, yep. Rescue, supply sabotage. Look at the enemy unit located, which will drop a supply beacon. Oh yeah, supply beacon. That one's really fun. I'll put that in here. Maybe above rescue, because this one is nice. This one is not overlapping circles and objectives. This one is very much like a, all right, you've cleared out this group. Let's look for the next group. Grogdo injection. This one's school purge. I don't really count this. Like, this one's okay, but it's kind of just a defense thing. It's all right. I don't count Grogdo. It doesn't count. But yeah. Maybe I'll put Cash Grogdo in here. Identical, but 3 times more common, and a lot, again, information they give you, a lot more comfy. Yeah, so that's my Plains of Eidolon bounties tier list. It's quite balanced if I really think about it, with most of them being an A, like, that, yeah, so, I didn't actually plan to balance it out this much, but yeah. This is my objectively correct tier list. You can feel free to argue with me on the Discord, but this is my opinion, and my opinion is always correct. That's why I'm a content creator. I don't know who it was who just appeared on my Steam notifications, or rather I didn't see who it was, so I don't know. Not that I don't recognize it, but, well, I didn't see who it was, so I don't know if it's someone I recognize, but I'm sure it's somebody I know, because he's there in my friends. So yeah. Anyways. That's been it. From me, Hot Take Potato. And I will see y'all in the future. Yeah, we'll find out when. I think tomorrow I'll probably get my schedule for next week, so we'll see when I'm next free. But until then, be good to yourselves, stay hydrated, and I'll see y'all in the future. Bye. I ran out of breath.